4314 Crutchfield, with a possible person shot in a student parking lot, staged upon arrival.
An urgent 911 response to George Wythe High School in Richmond as officers heard someone had been shot in the parking lot. The school went under lockdown as police arrived and opened their investigation.
Officers would discover that 2 students have been shot. One teen is fighting for his life tonight. 8 News reporter Roland Wilson on the scene this evening with reaction from local leaders.
Yeah, Eric, Deanna, it was here behind George Wythe High School where police say they believe that shooting occurred. Now, after tonight's incident, school leaders say something needs to be done to put the guns down.
The amount of gun violence in the city has just got to stop.
Richmond School Superintendent Jason Camera sounding the alarm after a shooting at George Wythe High School injured 2 students.
There are too many guns in the city and they're being used too often.
Today, students went into a lock and teach shortly after noon when Richmond Police say they received reports of shots fired. When they arrived, they found one student in the woods on campus with a serious gunshot wound. Officers later learned another student was shot and that they transported themselves to a nearby hospital. There is no motive or suspect information at this time as the investigation is in the early stages, but police think there might have been more than one shooter. Acting Richmond Police Chief Rick Edwards says the department is actively working to get to the bottom of what happened today.
We're talking with witnesses, we're interviewing subjects, we are reviewing camera footage.
Following tonight's incident, I spoke with school board member Jonathan Young to see what action local leaders plan to make to prevent another tragic shooting.
I really pray that policymakers, i.e. persons like yours truly in a position of influence elected to office, will understand that we have to get serious about prioritizing our students and our teachers' welfare. To date, that hasn't happened. I've heard a lot of lip service about it.
Now, according to police, we do know that the 2 victims were George Wythe students, but we do not know if they were attending school prior to the incident. Make sure to stick with 8 News as this investigation continues. In Richmond tonight, Roland Wilson, 8 News.